This man is undoubtedly a genius. The new bike fell apart after just a ride. Seeing the detached chain ring, he immediately had an idea. He first secured the crank in a vise, then used an angle grinder to cut the crank, separating it from the chainring. To clean the chainring, he applied gasoline to it and scrubbed it carefully to remove all grease and grime, then firmly tightened it with screws. Afterward, he removed the other crank and replaced it with a new chainring, secured the chainring tightly onto the axle by tightening the nut. Then he carefully reattached the bike chain to the chainring, ensuring the chain and gears rotated smoothly. Next, he took the detached front wheel, placed it back into the fork, and tightened the nuts. Once secured, he removed the cup holder from the bike, preparing it for the next installation step. He then marked the screw hole positions for a 24-volt brushed motor on an iron plate, drilled the holes accordingly, and precisely inserted 2 screws in the center of the plate. These screws weren't placed randomly, they aligned with the screw holes of the cup holder. Using these screws, he secured the iron plate to the bike frame and attached the gear to the motor's shaft with screws. Once secure, he brought out another chain, connecting the gear to the chainring on the bottom bracket, creating a cohesive system for power transfer. He then took out 2 batteries, a controller for the brushed motor, and a handlebar with a display throttle for an electric bike, preparing to set up the electric system. First, he connected the handlebar's wiring plug to the controller, ensuring a tight fit, then connected the controller to the motor's wiring, verified each connection and wrapped them with tape. Next, he took the controller's white wire, carefully connected it to the battery's positive terminal, and secured it tightly with screws. The controller's black wire was connected to the battery's negative terminal. At that moment, the display on the handlebar lit up instantly. Then he installed the lockable handlebar on the right side of the bike, and taped the wires securely. The controller was also taped securely below. After securing everything, he used zip ties to fasten the 2 batteries to the frame. At last, this bike-turned-electric vehicle was completed. He eagerly took it for a test ride. The results were nothing short of amazing. The electric bike showed an unexpectedly powerful performance. So, what do you think of his idea? Out of 10, how would you rate him?